With less than 30 games left in the regular season, the Indians hosted a series against the Chicago White Sox, who are currently occupying second place, a game ahead of the Indians, 72-60. The Cleveland Indians, 81-53. Pretty much have the division on lock at this point. They send Brian Johnson out to the mound. Top of the first inning, Rajai Davis up to bat with an 0-1 count, and he lines this one into right field, and that will be fielded by Stephen Piscotty, but not before the speedy Davis gets over to second base. And then with Jose Abreu up, 0-0 count, first pitch swinging, and he takes it high and deep right center field, and Piscotty just looks at that, gone. 2-run shot, top of the first for Jose Abreu, and the Chicago White Sox have a 2-0 lead. They sent out Carlos Rodon to the mound today, and he would start making mistakes here. Bottom second, 2 outs, and Francisco Lindor lines that one over Jose Abreu's head at first base, and so he reaches first base, and then the mental errors would really start to mount for Rodon. He walks John Doss right here as he was batting, and then Brandon Moss would walk after that, and then to top it all off, Michael Brantley, high and deep to left field. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is. A grand slam for Michael Brantley. 4-2 Cleveland Indians lead now after a bunch of breakdowns by Carlos Rodon and the Chicago White Sox. But Brian Johnson would not hesitate to soon match that lead as Rajai Davis again, and for some reason Michael Brantley got caught in a diving animation, and so he let Rajai Davis get to second. And then it's Jose Abreu again, but this time the ball's going to stay in the yard. However, it is going to roll to the fence, and Ben Revere overruns it as well, so that gives Jose Abreu 2. And Rajai Davis was absolutely going to score regardless because he was already on third base. But continuing on top of the fourth, the White Sox are still looking to tie up the game, and Cody Asche does it for them. Sole shot to right field. That one was absolutely gone. There was no debate about that one. It wasn't close like Abreu's. That was gone from the crack of the bat, and everyone in the ballpark knew it. But the Indians did not give up. They want that lead back. Brandon Moss, his second walk of the afternoon, he would have 3 on the day and a single, so he had a good day at the plate this afternoon. And then Ben Revere gets him over to third, and we're going to try and score him, but it is Brandon Moss, one of the slowest people in baseball. But Kevin Franzen would get a ball deep enough to drive him home as he had a running start, and that one was out into the outfield anyway. So now Carlos Santana gets plunked by Carlos Rodon on an 0-2 count. Had him in a good strikeout count, but that would be the end of his day. Esmail Rogers, former Blue Jay, and a pretty shitty one at that, comes out from the bullpen. And then Yan Gomes lines that one out to right field. Shortstop overruns it, and it scores a run. Almost scored 2. But didn't quite get the head start that we wanted. That would wrap up the scoring that inning. Top of the 6th. Brian Johnson still on the mound. We are hoping that he could kind of lock things down after a shaky start. And this one is going to be a double. Ben Revere mistimed his jump. Actually turns into a triple, excuse me, for the Chicago White Sox. And the next batter would drive them in right here. As you can see, that's Cody Asche again as he lines that one up the middle. That would be the end of the day for Brian Johnson. We bring in Danny Salazar out of the bullpen and hope that he can get things going along for a little bit, for a couple innings at least, the rest of the 5th and maybe the 6th, and then we can get into the deep part of the bullpen, the setup guys. Or the 6th and the 7th, not the 5th and the 6th. But we'll throw that one to second. I don't know why, but that lets both runners on. But John Jaso would ground into a more formal double play. Francisco Lindor with a nice moving backhand throw, whatever. You know, a good defensive play. Brandon Moss or Jason Kipnis, I'm still making that mistake. They still look the same, and they have very similar batting stances. But Jason Kipnis gets on, and of course he stole second. He moved over to third on the out, and then Michael Brantley is going to drive in the run as he was pretty much already at home by the time that Jose Abreu stuffed in the bag. Cody Allen comes on to save the game in the bottom of the 9th, or the top of the 9th, excuse me, after the run scoring completely stalled out following the 6th inning. No one scored, and here Rajai Davis, that was the first time all day that he went out, and it was by way of the K. He had gotten on base all 4 times to the plate before that, but with the runner on first, Cody Allen coaxes a fly out to center field. That ends the game. Cleveland Indians win 7-5. Next episode of this franchise will be the final regular season gameplay against the Minnesota Twins, and then we will do an end of the season wrap-up and playoff preview before we get into the playoffs. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like for more Indians baseball.